Yo guys, what's up? Justino here. Good morning. My ass just woke up from a nap. That's why this video is gonna be going up a little bit later in the day, but you know what? It is what it is. This is now round two, and I'm on the feature match this time on the left, playing what I think is the best deck in the format. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. This is the deck that I've been testing around a lot with. It's shown some good results so far. I do plan on doing some kind of deck profile, deck breakdown type of thing. Explaining my reasons for it because I do think it's very, very strong. A little, people are kind of overlooking it at the moment, but I just think it doesn't have any bad matchups. I'm on the left playing a mono blue croc, and I'm playing against a Nami on the right. I do really like this matchup. I've played against Nami's quite a bit with this deck. For turn one, I thought about actually not playing this Law, because then it gives him something to like Zeph back, and he's like not gonna swing ever. So like I really thought about just saving it for when he drops a Belmir or like a Zeph. Also notably, this Nami build is a little different than the ones I've played in the past. This is a more blocker heavy Nami build, as opposed to all the ones that I've played against in store championships and other locals, which is just like heavy on events. So yeah, he plays Boodle, if I remember that's what that card is. Boodle on his 2-Don turn, and then for 4-Don he's going to go ahead and play a Belmir here, and then pass. He did take the 8k swing from me, by the way, for my turn 3, or Dawn 3 turn. I'm just going to go ahead and start by swinging for 5 here. He's going to go ahead and pitch Boa for 1, and then I'm just going to go ahead and rest all 5 immediately to go ahead and play a Crocodile from the hand here. Just add a little bit of pressure. You guys will be able to see why. Like here I was like, oh shit, dude, he's just gonna Zeph my Law, swing Belmir. I think I had the counter power anyway to counter out. But it was primarily why I thought about not playing it. At the moment, I'm really thinking about not playing one drop Law. Not like not playing it in the deck, but like turn 1. So my opponent's going to go and play Boa and then just pass, leaving 2 up. And what I mean is, like, when I've been playing against Whitebeard and, not Zoro, but like, let's say Whitebeard, or Ace. Ace is another good example. I've thought about not playing the Law turn 1. And I mean, if I do play it turn 1, I'm just going to block, like, the very first swing or something like that, so they don't get any value off of, like, the Marca or anything. But instead of just like playing it to the point where it does absolutely nothing, I've sometimes thought about holding it for like a Dawn 10 turn, where I can go like Mihawk something and play the Law. So that now at this point, if they want to Marco it or Fire Fist or do whatever to it, it's actually like it actually costs a lot. So I'm gonna swing 7 with my Croc. He's gonna go ahead and play Overheat to bounce my Law. I'm gonna go ahead and swing 5 with lead. He takes it. And now I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the same play I had initially. I'm going to play a Sogeking, and then I'm going to go ahead and bounce the Belmir, and then draw 2, pitch 2. I'm just going to go ahead and pitch the Law. Law does absolutely nothing here. All it's going to do is, like, he's just going to bounce my Law back with, like, Zeph. So here this Sogeking is so good for tempo here. Just against his build in particular, right? Where he's going to be spending a lot of his Dawn playing a character, and my deck is just, tempo like field based. So, Sogeking bounce Belmir is pretty good, and I have a Mihawk in hand too. So he's just going to go ahead and spend his full 8 Dawn turn dropping double Belmir here. And if one of these gets in, then we can worry a little bit. He hasn't played like a Kaya yet. He hasn't been able to bounce one, combo it, or anything. So I'm in an okay spot. If I remember, he showed me his hand. It was like triple overheat at one point, which is like not that good. I swing with Croc. He's gonna go ahead and take that life, and now I swing with my Crocodile leader. And then we'll see what he opts to do here. Does love the double blocker up. So obviously trying to not take too much. He will choose to opt with block with the Boodle here. And then Boodle doesn't mill a card. There's a blocker that lets you mill one. I'm gonna go ahead and swing with Sogeking here, and he's gonna go ahead and counter out with a Kaya. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and drop 9k Mihawk, 9-drop Mihawk, get rid of 1 Belmir, and now I'm gonna go effective Crocodile. I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce back the other Belmir to the hand, and that's pretty good. You can't tell me that's not good. Like this, but these cards are not swinging. Mihawking 1 Belmir, bouncing the other, that seems pretty good. I found that playing or using Crocodile effect when I have 9 Dawn isn't even that bad either. It depends on the hand and, you know, the scenario I'm in and etc, etc. But going Mihawk and then effect to like bounce that same turn to set you to 5 isn't bad, because next you go to 7, so you can still drop like Soga King. You can still drop Soga King, you know, like 7 is like playable. So it's like that's kind of why. Oh, I did it also just because like this is a Nami matchup, right? Like I don't have to worry too much on like a lot of pressure in terms of like losing my characters on board. My opponent's gonna go ahead and play a tempo card of his own, drop 7-drop Dofi to bounce back my Crocodile, and then he will go ahead and play a Boodle and pass. I think I corrected him there because I think he rested 8 Dawn for Doflamingo. So I just reminded him, I think, that it's 7. I think he just accidentally did 8. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just like glanced up real quick and then I caught him like doing something like that. Like it had to be something like that. I vaguely remember something like that. I don't really know. So I have a 5-drop Croc back in the hand here, and we're definitely gonna be swinging with like Mihawk. Like I have so many cards in hand that are just gonna like protect my guys too. I haven't, because like since Nami doesn't swing, like the only time they'll ever swing is for like tempo. Not tempo. Well, I guess that, like they'll swing at your guys right when they're rested, like guys that they can swing into. That's like the only time I'll ever like, you know, be forced to like pitch cards from hand. And because like his leader just hasn't had the freedom to do so this game, it feels fine. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Zeph of my own here, bouncing back his Boodle and trashing 2. I'm gonna go ahead and attach a Dawn underneath Soga King, and I'm gonna go ahead and swing at his leader for 7k here. I do play the Zeph in this deck. I think it's kind of nice. Against some decks, it's like unplayable. I literally just won't play it at all. I'll just use it as a counter. And then other times, in this matchup specifically, and a couple other ones as well, but like this one's nice. He's really good in yellow too, which is why I like him. My opponent will just play Parasparrow and just bounce Parasparrow. Like, it's so nice. My opponent's going to go Gum Gum Gavel for the Soga King. And then now I'm going to go ahead and swing 9 with Mihawk. He hits another Overheat. Is that an Overheat or a Gavel? I think that's a Gavel. Now I'm going to go ahead and swing with my Crocodile leader here for 5,000. And yeah, it's probably pitch a Belmir here. Belmir is just not going to connect at this point in time because like I can just bounce it back. Well, he's a Zeph too. Yeah. Keep the Belmir, get rid of the Zeph. Or other way around, because I'm at Law. There's Law. 1-drop Law. So nice. Very, very nice. Looking for those Alt-Art Zephs. I'm keeping an eye out for them at like locals. I'm able to pick up 1. It's just for this deck. Like honestly, I only play 2. I think 2 is like a really good number, but I was like, bro, I need this Zeph. I think AA Zeph looks so good. Homeboy's cooking. He is cooking. Anyway, Nami at their 10 Dawn turn now. None of their triggers in life have been like lucky at all. He did tell me he was playing, you know, obviously playing Pilafs, playing Impel Down All Stars. He is playing all the good events and stuff. It's just no triggers. Literally just no triggers. Like that just sucks. We're gonna go ahead and see him rest 5 to play his own Zeph. Gonna Zeph me back, bouncy back my Law. This is tough. He still has 5 Dawn, and I got a lot of bodies here. He's gonna go ahead and swing 7 with Doflamingo into my Soga King. And look at the 2Ks. I think I have like 4 2Ks in hand. We're just gonna go ahead and pitch an Alvida to protect our Soga King. He's gonna go ahead and rest 2 to go ahead and play the Boodle. And then if he has any other Dawn, no Dawn, he's going to leave 3 active. Just going to go ahead and pass on over to me. And now I'm at 9. I don't know if I have a Mihawk in hand. I do have a Mihawk. So, I mean, if I want to Mihawk something, I totally can. But with only 1 life, 3 active. I think I try and push here. Try to make this final push. I remember Nami was a deck that like I wasn't very interested in because of its play style. However, the more I play against it, the more interested I am in it. I think it's a hard deck. I think that there is some, there's definitely luck involved. Triggering the right cards and then, seeing the right hands to like combo out Kaya's, etc., etc. But it seems kind of hard sometimes. So I'm going to swing with my Zeph, and then he's going to go ahead and go Gum Gum Gavel, pitching, was it like Belmir? I don't know. Now I'm going to go ahead and swing for 5 here with my leader. He's going to go ahead and block with the Boodle. That will mill one. I guess earlier it was like something with deck count, I think. Now I'm going to go ahead and swing with Sogeking for 6,000. He's going to go ahead and just play the Overheat here. So check this out. Oh, I do try and go for the game here, but I try to keep a lot of Dawn up. Oh man, this is hot. No cards in hand. We're going to go ahead and swing 9 with Mihawk into his Doflamingo. This is nasty. Tap 9, play Mihawk. I'm going to go ahead and bounce the bottom deck the Zeph here. And I'm going to go ahead and go Crocodile skill to rest 4 and remove the blocker 2 and pass. Oh, God, dude. What a tempo swing. Are you kidding? It didn't matter if he blocked there either. If he blocks, I just go bottom deck the Doflamingo, bounce the Zeph back. Like, that's nasty. That's nasty. He's just going to go ahead and scoop it up like that. That's so nasty. We were talking afterwards, like we talked for a little bit, and it's literally just his build that I think that had a hard time against my list. Like against the heavy event ones, I struggle when I don't put up enough early game pressure via like Centomara Pacifista. But in a more like character heavy build, you can see his list right now. I was just skimming through it. But in a more character heavy build, Crocodile was just able to punish the crap out of that. I'm able to just keep returning stuff, bouncing stuff, because I was telling like most of the time I'm just like playing Zeph for 5 just to have a body. Like sometimes it doesn't bounce anything. I'm just playing it. But in this scenario, I'm actually getting value, like getting rid of your guys. So yeah, GG's to him. It was a really fun game. I'm glad I got to play against a different Nami list. Because that was something that's something I like about playing against Nami. It's kind of scary because I don't know what. I've never looked at a list for it, but out of all the different Namis I've played, like, some of them play different events and stuff like that. So it's kind of scary to like not know what I'm gonna run into in like life or what to play around. But yeah, I'll see you guys in round 3. You guys will see me again in round 4. All right. Take care, guys. I appreciate all the support lately, and peace out.